Well, hello there. It's Tara Wagner from theorganicsister.com, and I am here today because it is my 3-year anniversary of having dreads. Yay! Yeah, apparently this is supposed to be a big mile marker for anybody with dreads. Like 3 years is supposed to be, I don't know. It's supposed to be something. I don't know what it is. Actually, not all of my dreads are 3 years. If you guys remember, I had bangs. And last September, it's May now, in case you're not watching this right away, but last September I started letting my bangs dread. I backcombed the rest of my dreads, but I started letting my bangs kind of do their thing. Sorry, I'm trying to find them in the video here. I thought they would form like 2 or 3. I've got 4 going on so far, and I've still got like loose hairs, you know, that may eventually do something. I really like my loose hairs though, so I don't know if they'll, I don't know. So anyway, those ones are only like, what? I can't do my math. 9 months? Something like that. I don't usually wear them down. I don't know why. Usually, if you want to see what I do, let me try to fix them up here. I take them like that. So I got like a ponytail going. I take like one dread, wrap it around, tuck it under. It's like a homemade scrunchie, or a built-in scrunchie, I should say. So yeah, they are 3 years old, and I really like the way they look. I think they're pretty killer. I think they're pretty killer. Let me try to say that again. I think they're pretty killer. I do really like them. I think they're beautiful, but this year has been not quite an easy one for having dreads. Sorry, they're pulling right now, so I gotta redo this. There's been a lot of frustrations, and you know, they're super long and they're super thick. So when I wash them, they get super heavy because the water just takes so long to dry. I usually have to blow dry them for quite a while, and it's a real pain in the butt, and it actually causes like headaches and neck pain anytime I wash my hair. So that's not fun. What else did I have to say about that? Oh, I'm washing them differently now, for those of you that care, because if you're watching a dread video, you probably care. You know those ketchup bottles that you find at diners? They're like this big, and they have a little pointy top, and they're usually red. I have one of those, and I use that filled with water, about 1 or 2 teaspoons of baking soda, and probably like 15 drops of the liquid Dr. Bronner's, and it's awesome. I've been doing that probably, I don't know, 6-7 months now, something. Who cares? Whatever. It works though, and I like it more than I like the no poo, which I tended to not get the right ratios, and then my hair would still feel oily afterwards, and I'd have to do it again. And as I already said, I don't really enjoy washing my dreads, so doing it twice wasn't really fun. Yeah, again, they're really heavy when they're wet. They take a really long time to dry. I have to blow dry them, or they would get really smelly. Not cool. Not cool to have smelly dreads. And they're so heavy. Like, I got whiplash last year from my dreads. Like, is that ridiculous? They were up in a bun. I don't do this anymore. They were up in a bun. They were wet because we were at a water park, going down a slide, and my freaking dreads pulled my head back so hard that I got whiplash. Who gets whiplash from their hair? Yeah, so I don't wear my dreads in a bun anymore. Yeah, other than that, let's see. Practical stuff. I don't know. I have a lot of like little loose hairs you can kind of see going on. I really like my loose hairs though. They cause me to have to do a lot more separating of my dreads, which I tend to ignore for several months at a time because ouch, that hurts. But I do like my loose hairs. I think they're pretty. And I like my wispy ends. Let's see. I have 2 beads. I had more, but I had a couple that I lost. One that actually just fell out of my hair, which was really sad because it was beautiful. So I have this, like, let me see if I have this glass one. This one's really fun at night when you go and you're like pushing your hair off, you know, because you're laying on it on the pillow, and you go like this, and it smacks somebody in the head, my husband, in the forehead. It's awesome. And then I have, I don't know where it is. Wait, I found it. That one that someone gave to me. That one's cool too. Other than that, there's not a lot of practical stuff to talk about. Like I said, this year's been really difficult. Everybody talks about dreads and patience, and I just didn't get that at all the first like 2.5 years, but since last summer I really get that a lot. It's been a lot of patience. I've had a lot of times where I wanted to cut my dreads, really seriously wanted to cut my dreads, and waited a while to see if that would go away, and it didn't. I mean, it eventually did, but not within a couple of weeks. But I don't feel like I'm done with them yet. I don't feel like, they've been a spiritual journey for me from the beginning, and I've wrote about that on the blog before. I just don't feel like it's over. I feel like there's something new coming. You know, I've learned a lot about judgment and a lot about vanity and a lot about personal strength, you know, doing what you really feel drawn to do regardless of who agrees with you, if that's not a big one to learn. And I don't know what's coming next, but I just don't feel like I'm at the point of cutting my dreads yet. It'll probably, I don't even feel like I'm close to it. I don't even feel like it'll be in the next year. I could be totally wrong though, so who knows? You know, by year 4, I might have a shaved head. Yeah, it's just been a real struggle. And then, you know, dealing with the neck problems that I have and all the extra weight, dealing with how frustrating it is to wash and dry them. You know, it's like an all-day event. It sucks. It sucks. I mean, there are aspects of it that really just suck, but I feel like I'm hanging in there because I can feel a bigger purpose. I can feel that I'm not done with them, or they're not done with me. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see where it leads, because I still feel it's leading somewhere. And as you know, if you're a woman that's done anything radical with your hair, either going like super short or getting dreads or shaving your head, you probably know what I'm talking about. There's just something really deeply personal and spiritual about our hair as women, and you know, maybe that's cultural, and maybe it's bigger than that. I don't know, but that's where I'm at. So, you know, whatever. I still love them. I still think they're beautiful. I still think they're killer. Except on wash day, pretty much. So, there you go. Thanks for listening. If you've been listening for the last 8 minutes, you must really like dreads. Bye.